Hey folks, this is Dorielle, and I'm coming to you again with another video about don't throw those grains away. What happens when you have salad that if you don't use it immediately, the leaves start to get a little wilty? So instead of it being like really crisp, it may be a little floundery. It's still edible. So what I do, I make a soup. Well, what kind of soup? Simply put, blend it, add some herbs, add some veggies, soft veggies that can make it creamy, and there you go. So I'm actually going to take my wilted veggies. I don't know, maybe this is about 3 cups, maybe 4 cups. Putting it into my handy dandy blender. So let's start out with like 3 handfuls. This is probably about 3 cups. Here's where the fun stuff happens. Then I'm going to add see there's actually still a lot of space down there. I'm going to add, so see this fits into my hand, a tomato. I'm not cutting it up. It's going to get crushed. A tomato. Another tomato. Shoving it right down in there. It'll get crushed. Then I'm adding garlic. 1, 2. Let's turn this. There we go. 3 and 4. Then I'm going to add an avocado. Boop. I have some scallions, like a green onion. Depending on where you live, it's either scallion or it's green onion. Some people know what I'm talking about. And because I love cilantro, I'm adding a little bunch of cilantro. Shoving it down there. I'm adding about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. 1, 2, 3. Don't drop the olive oil. And we're going to start blending. Some seasonings. I'm using a little bit of salt-free Mrs. Dash. Probably like a teaspoon. And then we're going to start blending. So hang tight. Hang with me. Now this is where it gets a little bit tricky because depending on how smooth it is, you're going to want to add some hot water, which is going to make it cream, a little loose. So if you see there's a little smoke, so I just took it off out of the tea kettle. All right, here we go. giving you a whole lot of salt, and that is dulse. Now, some people know about dulse. It's a sea vegetable. Some people may use hajiki or nori or wakame. I like dulse. I forgot the dulse. Let me go get the dulse. Dulse. So I like a lot of dulse. So this is probably about like 2 tablespoons full. Trying not to have to do that. All right. Now we're cooking. Now the hot water gives it a little heat without you really cooking the vegetables. There we go. So I think it's a green soup. So I'm going to pour this out. It's going to look a little bit like what? But it's a very easy and simple way for you to upcycle your greens and not have to waste them. So I'm going to pour this out here. And if you want it a little creamier, just add more avocado. So remember, you can actually use this with whatever, I'll say hearty greens. So if it's spinach, spinach does really, really well. Kale does really, really well. And this happens to be a garden green, like a mesclun. All right. And so again, it's creamy. It's green, it's garlicky, and the avocado really, really makes it creamy. So I hope you like this video. If you like the recipe, click on the link below and you'll see it. It's a Learn to Grow You moment where our plans teach to help you grow. I want you to eat to live and drink to live. Don't live to eat and don't live to drink, but let your food be your medicine. Be intentional with every single thing that you nibble and sip and inspire somebody else to do the same. Peace and blessings.